routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Arizona. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. 40. Ready.
Moving
ready.
the tight end right.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Black one.
So play action with Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Packers.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, ready.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Check pink. Opposite.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
13 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
Let's go. Hut.
To throw is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable with Kennedy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Red, 38. Ready?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Catch made right side by Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
10 cycles.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
33-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Trail green. Hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, a loose football. The Packers have it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Set.
Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gut on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Packers, first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Check pitch.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Yellow.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Christian Watson.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Cardinals 16-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward, and he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable with Kennedy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passing. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Benson. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
38-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and
That's
goal.
timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll go with him again. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Back to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden, headed for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense is trying in the first half, it hasn't worked. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Love. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He's still on his feet. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 47 yards.
And the Packer first down.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's over the middle and intercepted. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This returnable with Kennedy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive. As they'll begin here with 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
A give. Here's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cardinals 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Benson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Oh, my God, that is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's brutal.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Love. That's complete to Watson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. A big hole. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down, then goal to go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. There's Kraft, the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick, yellow.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Good, 52. Down, set, go.
Love firing to Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Check right.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
52 blasters.
Now Love. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Green Jack. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back left side. That's the tight end, McBride. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Here we ready?
On the ground, it's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his 1st read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Makes the score Cardinals.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The left side, he finds Kraft. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 7.
Set. Ready.
In motion, Naylor. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Strike 60. Check right.
To throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, we should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Or get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 30.
Here's 1st down.
That's another Packers first down.
Love. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
Black 40. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one is complete to McBride. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason,
Come on, set. 19, time. Ready, ready.
Two, two. 19. Protect. To go. You're 19. 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 Protect. You're 19. You're 19. Protect. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Protect. To go. You're 19. 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 You're dead. White 20. You're 19. You're dead. You're 19. You're dead. Let's go. You're 19. You're dead. 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 13. 13. Go. You're 19. You're dead. You're 19. You're dead. Go. 19. Right side. You're 19. You're 19. You're 19. You're good. Here you go. You're 19. Good. You're 19. Okay. Go. You're 19. Okay. Here you go. 19. Protect. White 20. Go. Go. 19. Protect. Go. 19. Protect. You're 19. Protect. Go. 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 You're 19. You're dead. You're 19. You're dead. There you go. You're 19. You're dead. White 20. Let's go. You're 19. You're dead. White 20. Let's go.
The players on your team earn some. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of some players' development traits. Here are a player's motivations. How This is the abilities test. This player has a zone ability.
2-2. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 2-2. Hut. 1-1 hut. Let's go. 1-1. Hut. 1-1. 1-1. Hut. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 1-1. 2-2. Hut. 2-2. 1-1, hey. 1-1. 2-2 hut. Sit. 1-1. 1-1 hut. 1-1. Hut. 1-1. 1-1 hut. 1-1 hut. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 1-1 hut. 2-2 hut. 2-2 hut. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2 hut. 1-1. 1-1. Hut. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 2-2. 1-1. Hut. 1-1 hut. 2-2. 1-1 hut. Let's go. 2-2 hut. 1-1 hut. 1-1 hut. 1-1. 1-1 hut. 1-1. 1-1 hut. 1-1 hut. 2-2. 1-1 hut. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2 hut. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 2-2. 4-1. 2-2.
See how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
EA Sports. Now we drop you into an intriguing situation. The offense going for it on fourth and 2. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that will skip out of bounds. The 18-yard line. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll come up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
To throw is Murray. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Murray now. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got... So here's the deal. Red zone situation, but it's 3rd down and 3, so a huge play forthcoming. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To throw, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught. First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Panthers.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, Harris it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Murray now going to do it himself. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
shotgun now for Murray. That's taken in. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Set. 10. 60 ready.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down. It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Here's Murray. They'll get this one complete to Zane Jones. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he will have the first down. And we drop you back into the action. The field goal unit on here in the fourth quarter. So on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you look
Tirico Greg Olson with you.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. Ooh, with a juke. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Brian Robinson Jr. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now Murray. And his throw is incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And they needed to be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The Cardinals at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Play fake. Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Murray again. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Murray and company going for it on fourth. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Weaver. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Murray now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. Now Purdy. Open man is Jerome Jennings. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
The 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd down and 4. They run over center with Benson. A pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go again with Benson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Murray. And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Murray now. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Throwing now is Murray. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Robinson up the middle. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Robinson on a give right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught, right side Tonjes. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Purdy on the sneak. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
They'll pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and goal from the 1. Robinson again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So the long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Cardinals.
A give left side for Benson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Third and 4. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Murray. And they'll be disappointed. Touchdown! Trey McBride from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are back within a score. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's complete to Pearsall. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw, Purdy. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one complete to his receiver Jennings. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Final play of the half. Purdy to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hand. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Shotgun now from Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Weaver. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going for it. It's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shot.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On the give, it's Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Murray going to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Cardinals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
49ers 13.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy off the play fake. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Purdy.
And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
That's taken in by Weaver. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Benson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
One more time with Benson.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Benson.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Murray now to throw.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
Now here's a fake on a jet sweep and a give to Robinson.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. 2nd down and 8. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. This is Jennings. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork, we saw a good job defensively to recover.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Another run here with Benson.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 2. That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
Throwing now is Murray.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. At the 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
11 yards for number 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy.
And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
So for Kyle Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one. Purdy will throw for it. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray going to fire this out to Harrison.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Now Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Murray.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Purdy now to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. Back to throw, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Second down, 8 yards to go. Purdy to throw. Completes it to Jennings. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Here's first down. Throwing, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Just the 1 timeout to work with, but plenty of time on the clock as they come up on first down. Back to the ground with Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Just over 50 seconds to play. Here's second down. To throw is Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick is indeed good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for